Hello everyone, this is Mihai with Programmatic Modeling Connection. Today we will take the first steps in creating a visual programming interface for the granddaddy of all CAD programs, AutoCAD. We will be using the Parametric Universal Programming Interface PUPPI. In today's demo, we'll convert a few of the objects in the Autodesk API into visual programming modules. Then we will create our visual programming interface in Visual Studio as an AutoCAD plugin. We open the AutoCAD API with one of the tools bundled with the PUPPI library, the PUPPI Namespace Explorer. The API will appear as a tree view with classes, methods, and constructors. One of the objects that we want to create with this basic example is the line. So we will pick a line constructor from the API. We can see that the line takes a point3D object as arguments, and that tells us that we will have to eventually pick those from the API as well. We also want to create a spline which takes for argument an object of type point3D collection. We find the point3D and the point3D collection constructors and we add those as well. Then we save our selection as an MTPS file. We will create our plugin in Microsoft Visual Studio and we will use the Hello World example project from the Object-ARX SDK as a starting point. We keep one command which will display our form. In this form, we will put our visual programming canvas. In the form, a lot of the logic will go inside the form load subroutine. First, we set the general appearance of the visual programming canvas. It will be two-dimensional and the grid is hidden. We initialize the canvas and add it to the form. Make sure the form is big enough to accommodate the canvas. Then we add some standard menus with predefined nodes. We create another menu where we load the modules from the MTPS file created earlier. Inside this menu, we also place a custom PUPPI module which will interact with the AutoCAD session. We round up the interface definition with some standard drop-down menus. We now focus on the custom PUPPI module which handles interoperability between the visual programming canvas and the AutoCAD object model. We need to know which AutoCAD entities this node has created so that we can erase them when we run the program again. The process user code function is called every time the program runs. Therefore, the first thing we do in this function is delete the previously created entities from the AutoCAD model. Next, we add the new entities from the visual programming canvas. After we build our plugin, we can load it into AutoCAD. We open up our visual programming interface with the PUPPI AutoCAD command. Based on the modules we loaded from the AutoCAD API, this plugin can create lines and splines. We will show an example for each type of object. We will now change one of the spline parameters from the visual programming canvas and see the object update in AutoCAD. The next example creates several lines. Let's change the z-coordinate of the endpoint of all the lines created. Thank you for watching this video. You can try PUPPI for free at visualprogramminglanguage.com. This AutoCAD plugin sample is available to PUPPI subscribers.